Hello everyone, this is Sriman and welcome to Genius Math Minds. In this video we have operations on sets. So we know operations on normal numbers. Those are the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now we have to see what are the operations we can do on sets. So that's what this is. So we have three operations: union, intersection and difference. And this is a formula involving these two operations. So this we will see at the last. So first, what is union? Now we will consider two sets. So these three are all between sets. So two sets. So this should involve two sets at least. So let's take A as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B as 2, 4, 6. So let's take these two sets. Now we will find the union of it. So what union means is, so this is the symbol for union. So this is like a capital U. So this will be the symbol for union. So A union B is equal to just all the elements in A and B. So if we write like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is A union B. That is, we have to find all the elements, or whatever the elements in A and B are, we have to get that as a set. So that is A union B. If we see here, we have two 2's, two 4's here, but we written only one times, because in a set there may not be repeated values. So that's why we can write 1, 2, 2, but that is equal to this. So we are writing in a shortened form. So this is A union B. So the symbol for union is like a capital U symbol. Now for intersection, that is the upside down U. So that is A intersection B. So what intersection means is, we have to get the common terms from the two sets. So from A and B, there are common terms as 2 is common to both, 4 is common to both. So we have 2, 4. So this is A intersection B. That is just the common terms in the two sets. So that's A intersection B. Now difference. Now this is somewhat not, we cannot just see and say the difference, because let's say A minus B. We have to find A minus B. So how we will find that is, or what it means is, all the elements in A we have to write here, but it should not be in B. So that's what this means. So we can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as the elements, but 2 and 4 are also in B. So we need to exclude them. So the answer is 1, 3 and 5. Because these are the elements in A, but 2 and 4 are also in B. But we should subtract that B. So we are writing only 1, 3 and 5, excluding that 2 and 4. So that's what A minus B is. Now B minus A. What will be B minus A? We can write 2, 4, 6 here. But we need to minus the A. The common terms are 2 and 4. So we can only write 6 here. So this is B minus A. So only for difference, A minus B and B minus A would be different. But for A union B, that is A union B is equal to B union A, and A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. So these two are commutative, but this is not commutative, because A minus B may not be equal to B minus A. So that's difference. So that's union, intersection and difference. These three will be very, very helpful, because that's what whole set theory is based on. These three will be also very helpful when we deal with Venn diagrams, which we will see in a later video. Venn diagrams are like one of my favorite things in sets, because they give a diagrammatic way, a diagrammatic approach to a problem. So that we will see in a later video. So then we will see this formula: n of A union B equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. So first we will find A union B. So just all the terms to A and B. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is A union B. A we have here, B we have here, A intersection B, the common terms, so we have 2, 4. So now we will come to this formula, n of A union B. So n means the number of elements in A union B. So how many elements does this have? This has 6 elements. So 6. N of A, how many elements does A have? 5. How many elements does B have? 3. Now the common or the intersection elements, we have 2. So 6 equals 5 plus 3 is 8 minus 2 is 6. So this is what this formula is. So the number of elements in the A union B will be equal to the sum of elements in A, elements in B, and subtract the intersection elements. So this is a very useful formula. So why this works is because what union does is it just get all the elements in A and B. So that we have 6. If there is no intersection elements, then n of A union B will be equal to just the elements of A and B. But if there is intersection B, those will be, let's say we are writing this or the A union B as 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 and 6. So how many does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this has 8 elements. If A and B and A union B is this, then just number of elements in A and number of elements in B, we just add them and we will get A union B. But what do we exclude from this? We are writing this like this. Why? Because we are getting rid of the intersection elements. So if we get rid of one of these 2 and one of these 4, that will be the intersection. So if we subtract them, we'll get this formula. So that's how this formula came. And that's it about the operations on sets and a small formula. So that's it about this video. Thank you.